Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I am Swingtime, and I am joined here by my wonderful buddy here, Moist Weenus. Welcome,
Hey, buddy.
Weenus.
Hey, thank you very much. How are you doing tonight, Swing? Thank you for having me.
I'm doing great. I'm really excited for this match. You know, I've been like super pumped about it.
Been
um,
pumping up those jams.
I'm ready.
Mm-mm.
For sure. So what we have for you tonight is a Division B West match. This is a huge match with top teams from Div B West. So we've got Obscured versus Modo Miracle tonight. And I was just looking at the points, and I saw Obscured was sitting, I think, tied for second place. Modo was in fourth, but I think Modo has one less game recorded. So Modo is really poised. I think this is a huge game for both teams.
Yeah, I'm excited. This should be a great set of games. Super stoked.
Yeah, for sure. Teams are just kind of getting set up here, so I will, first of all, I am going to have a giveaway on the stream tonight. I got to get that out right away because it's like bursting out of me right now. Right? I do have a game code to give away for Outlast 2, so that'll be coming up a little bit later.
Most excellent. If you're gonna have something bursting out of you, that sounds like something that's on the better side of things.
Yeah, nothing like from like Alien or anything. You know, that'd be a bad thing to burst out of you.
Or the burrito that I had for lunch. Spicy.
That too.
Damn. Sorry,
So
continue.
our first map is going to be so Obscured is going to be taking us to BOE. That's going to be map 1, and then map 2 is going to be Volskaya, which is the pick of Modo Miracle. So Winnis, what are you thinking for BOE here? Any initial thoughts right as we're about to go in the match here?
Did you just call me Wennis?
Wennis? Weenies for 6.
Weenies for 6. That's a story that maybe we'll tell you soon. Maybe we'll tell you after the break.
For sure.
Is there anything that I want to check going into this? I would like to see Heavy Shred come out at the very top of the draft, but I mean, everyone has their own strategy, so you're not necessarily going to do that. But I think I might have more to say as the draft kind of builds and we can see what these people are doing. All I know is I'm excited for this match. I'm loving the names, by the way, too. So I look forward to getting into game 1.
I'm just making sure I've got the teams on the right side. I almost launched the game with like somebody on the wrong team, so that would have been a little awkward.
Well, it happens. I misread. I got 13 itches on Obscured as I got 13 inches. So, but it's I got 13 itches. Just so you know, I read it wrong.
Oh, itches instead of you thought it was inches. Gotcha.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, we'll see quite the performance tonight.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. That could be kind of painful.
What?
Anyway, moving on. We're just about ready here. We launched a little early just to kind of talk about the giveaway and let you guys know a little more about the teams that are going to be playing tonight. And it looks like the teams, let me make sure both sides are ready. All right, we are going to go ahead and start this game on
Excellent.
BOE.
Let's go.
And I also want to just welcome everybody who's joining us live on Twitch right now. We're hoping for a really exciting match. I think we're going to get it with these two teams.
They're not here just for the giveaway. They're here for you, Swing.
That's what I thought too.
Just know
That's right. That's how it is in my mind anyway.
Well, let's stay out of my mind and stay in yours because my mind is a scary place to be.
I try to stay as far away from your mind as I can get.
And I don't mind that. Oh, Modo Miracle.
That's because you're so smart. All right. Garage Band coming out. All right. So Garage is just a really irritating hero to play against. You always have to be aware of that throw and change your positioning for it. So I definitely understand, getting that just out of here.
Yeah. Garage is something that you kind of have to watch more early game than late game. Late game, everybody's got a lot more health. They're able to take a lot more damage. But early game, Garage is such a pain in the A, like, for reals.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and if you get a bunch of picks in the beginning, it can give you a nice advantage. So, and Hanzo, this band makes complete sense on BOB. He could really shred those immortals quickly.
Yeah, I like Hanzo here. He starts a little bit slow, but then he picks up speed rather quickly, and you end up spending more time with him with his armor shred than you have at the beginning. So, it's a push for mid. For maybe the second immortal, I think is where he's going to start putting in a lot more value, but not bad before then. So
yeah, so Modo picks up the Maiev. That'll be exciting. We'll see if they go for some kind of like wombo combo-y type comp, or if they do try to pick up some shred.
Yeah, Phoenix was on the table, passed up for Maiev, but now Phoenix is also available for Obscured. I'm not sure if they're going to take it. There's definitely higher shred options available.
Yeah, I mean, you always have the Gray Main. You go like Q build Vala, although I feel like we've been seeing a little bit less of that.
It's interesting. Okay. Stukov and Diablo picked up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Stukov is, one of the most highly contested healers right now. So, we've got Kamikaze in the chat saying that she's here for Moist Weenus. Awesome. More people are showing up for you. But I know they're not here for the giveaway. I know they're here for me, right? Right, Weenus? That's what you said, right?
Well, since it's Kamikaze, you gotta give them the chicken, right?
There you go.
No, they're here to see you.
Thanks for joining, Kami. We appreciate you. Oh, she says just playing. I like Swing more. Woo!
Yeah. Doesn't everybody?
Oh, no. I think it's equal.
Well, we'll decide that later when we fight to the death.
All right, so we got 2 picks about to come out for Modo Miracle here. Taking the time down. See what they go with. Maybe a Malfurion. All right.
Johanna Malfurion.
Yeah, I mean, Malfurion is really nice with Maiev because, you can throw those roots down as Maiev, tethers people back, and it just makes it really hard for the other team to get away, and, allows your team to just kind of shred them.
Yeah. I don't love Malfurion, just because...
I know you don't.
Just because I feel... But, I mean, he's a really good hero. The reason that I don't like him so much is because I play him poorly. So that's not a judge on the hero, it's a judgment on myself for not playing Malfurion well. But in the right hands, he's got great utility. So, most of the time, his numbers will be lower as far as heals. His output is a little bit lower. But the utility he has with those roots and with Twilight Dream,
yeah,
it can really make up for that and actually, win some of the team fights.
Yeah, I mean, I think these 2 healers here are arguably the strongest right now. It seems like these are the ones that, fly off the table the quickest. So we have a Blaze Band coming out on the side of Obscured, which makes sense. I don't think you want to be dealing with Blaze on top of that Maiev. That would be really nasty.
Yeah, I think they're also trying to possibly eliminate solo laners here. Sonya, I think, would be really strong here. I think, maybe a Thrall, maybe...
Artanis is really strong on this map as well. He's got good shred, he can solo lane. Of course, he's got that swap, that could really cause trouble.
Yeah, it's funny. It's kind of interesting. I wanted to see a bunch of shred come out early, and that we got the exact opposite. So, maybe these teams aren't looking for shred right away. They're going to wait a little bit. They're going to try to build out their team fight, lock in their supports, and then pick up what's left. But, I mean, since both teams are doing that, there's a lot of shredders still on the table. Except for Greymane.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. Yeah, so Greymane off the table now. So we'll see the direction Obscured decides to go here. They've got 2 picks coming. There's Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix has been sitting here that whole time.
Yeah, and I think Phoenix actually has pretty... Oh, and the Varian picked up as well. I think Phoenix has decent shred, and they've grabbed the Varian because Varian is the direct counter to Phoenix, so I believe that's what they're thinking there.
Oh! Oh my gosh! Okay. I, I learned something from chat just now. We were
Yes.
talking about the 13 inches. I mean, itches. It's
Yes.
bitches! It's bitches!
Oh.
Thank you so much. Is it, wow, your name is so hard to read, so it's because it's so bright and lime green. Zakawi. Thank you for letting us know that.
We're not Sawi, Zakawi. Oh, damn!
Wow. All right,
little
last
sorry.
two picks coming out for Modo. What do you think we're gonna see here?
Well, I think they're gonna need a miracle to round out this draft swing.
Wow, really? Here
We're gonna
come
see
the
some shred
puns.
here. I want to see. Oh, Thrall and Li Ming. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it. Thrall for the off lane, Li Ming for the range poke, but also decent shred.
Mhm.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean, Thrall brings roots for Phoenix, right? Li Ming will be playing pretty far back. She stays pretty safe. She's got the blink to escape. Yeah.
You know, I really like Modo's comp right here. You've got a solo laner, and then you've got a beefy tank out front. You've got one melee DPS. You've got a ranged, and then your support in the 4-man,
Yeah.
and it really gives you a lot of versatility. I like that.
Yeah, for sure. I'd expect to see a pretty big assassin here coming out on the side of Obscured unless they decide to go another direction, like, you know, maybe a Nazebo or, I mean, that would be the most expected if they were going to go with the specialist, I guess.
Do you think they're going to solo lane with Varian?
I don't think he's the greatest solo laner, that's for sure.
I think they might pick up a solo laner here.
Oh.
No?
All right. So they are going for a Phoenix Genji just like in your face in the back line, ripping things up. Basically.
They got a lot of dive.
Yeah.
Obscured has a lot of dive.
And then they got the Diablo, which is a perfect tank to dive in. You know, and then they've got Varian, who I'd expect to go taunt, but he may not. He may, you know. I doubt we'll see Twin Blades.
I mean, you know, he might
He might go Claw Smash.
he might go smash for the Johanna. Close the distance again, and then pick up, you know, shield destruction.
Yeah.
That's totally what the name of the talent's called. It's called shield destruction.
Which, and Johanna has shields. I mean, it makes
Whatever
complete
that
sense.
talent is actually really called.
So which draft do you prefer, do you think?
I think I prefer Modo Miracles, but if we can get some kills, some deep dives from Obscured, I think they'll win. If those dives pay off and are successful, I think they'll win. But I like the comp better of playing the objective from Modo Miracle. I think it's all going to come down to when these two teams actually engage on each other.
Yeah, I actually kind of like the draft of Obscured. I feel like they've got a lot of escape, you know, to get away from all the tricks Maiev has up her sleeve. You know, Genji, so mobile, and of course Phoenix has the teleport, and, you know, so I'll just, you know, pick the other side, and we'll see what happens.
Most importantly, the portrait synergy of Modo Miracle and almost portrait synergy of Obscured. It was very close.
Well, that is super important. I mean, a
It
team
really
that
is.
looks good and it is in synergy with their portraits, you know, it's a proven fact that they play better. So here we go. We've got the blue team Obscured on the left. We've got Garundaf on Genji. Mumu played Diablo. And Sin on Phoenix. And I got Bitches on his play Varian. Although 13 inches is better, I think. Stukov played by Unicorn King.
And in the red corner for Modo Miracle, we got Murad playing Li Ming. We have Sir Sean Sheep playing Malfurion. We have Arik on the Maiev. We have your boy Ghost Dunk on Thrall. And we have Zombie Chris playing the JoJo.
So right away we got a throw by Diablo and slam into the wall on the Maiev, but no problem. She just walks right away.
Interesting. We're going to see the Phoenix be the solo laner, not the Varian, after all. So we'll see how Phoenix and Thrall fare against each other. Don't see the stacking quest picked up by Phoenix, so it makes more sense if they're going to be soloing against a single opponent.
Yep. Star Knight 1992 says Twin Blades or GTFO.
He also says that's a lot of female dogs. 13 bitches? Yeah. Genji rotating top, looking possibly to engage on Ghost Dunk.
Comes Maiev as well.
Maiev gets a good pull on Genji. Genji's got to back off.
Genji's rooted.
Root. And Grendolf is low and has to back off.
I've got a 3v3 in the bottom lane here.
So we're seeing a 2-3 split. That's very interesting.
So I know that you like to play Phoenix. So Phoenix went mobile offense. What are your thoughts on that?
My thought is that since Phoenix is not going to be played in the 4-man, that there's no reason to pick up the stacking quest for the cannon, because you're only going to be up against one opponent. So if you're soloing 1v1, I think it's the better talent.
We've got Maiev backing in the top here. Maiev went the Bonds of Justice stacking talent, and we've got Crush Lightning for Thrall. I think the rest of them, no big surprises.
I forgot to say that mobile offense, I think, also will probably put more shred on the Immortal. So
okay, makes sense.
Thrall did go Crash Lightning though, so that's going to be a disadvantage for him in the solo lane.
Yeah. It's obscured. Posturing a little bit for this bottom camp, but they're not going to go in for it. Oh, we do get Colossus smash. I just heard that.
Zakawi did call it, by the way. Solo Phoenix for sure. So
good call, Zakawi.
Good call out for your boys on Obscured, boys and girls, and Apache attack helicopters.
Yes, and please do let us know if we pronounce anybody's name incorrectly, like you did with 13 inches. I mean, 13 itches. I mean, 13 bitches.
Yeah, let me know so that I can continue to pronounce it incorrectly. So we see more members of Modo Miracle engaging on the Immortal right away. And they win the halftime show by a large margin.
Yeah, so it looks to me like Obscured isn't too concerned about this first Immortal. They're keeping, two heroes soaking the top and bottom lanes.
Yeah, Phoenix does come down now, and they're going to try to defend.
Varian diving in.
So much crap being thrown onto Johanna right now. But Zombie Chris is thick. He's going to try to pull this out.
First blood onto the Johanna there. I really liked the silence that Stukov was putting out there. I don't know if you noticed it, but it was like doing a great job of just completely zoning Modo Miracle, away from that, really engaging hard on.
Yeah, Zombie Chris had no escape route.
Mm-hmm.
So, they did a good job of not letting him get out. But I think this is first going to go to Modo Miracle, the first Immortal. And it does.
Yep. Not a lot of shielding, early game Immortal. They're looking to get the front wall, maybe the well down in the bottom there. That's where the Immortal's headed.
Yes, the Immortal will go bottom, and the solo laners both split off top again, so it's still the Phoenix and Thrall. Thrall only has one stack of Crash Lightning, so...
That's rough. He's definitely going to have to focus on that and get those stacks up. Let's see.
Yeah, it could be that Modo Miracle maybe didn't think that they were going to be fighting. Well, I don't know. The Phoenix, but there'll be plenty of fighting later to get those stacks, I suppose.
Yeah, so Obscured is just kind of shredding down this Immortal. Is getting a good chunk of this fort here. Forts.
I support. Might barely hold on.
Quite go down.
Yeah, it'll survive with about 20% health, but it makes it a prime target later for Modo Miracle to pick up whenever they get a moment.
We've got Grundoff coming around on Gigi flanking.
Yeah, he's trying to get everybody off of the attention of finding out that they're on the point, trying to get these mercenaries. But Obscured is going to have to go and rotate away because they're taking so much damage.
Yeah.
They're going to heal up. They're going to heal up, and maybe they'll be able to engage again. So
yeah,
far,
this bottom camp seems to be pretty highly contested here. In goes Varian again. Backs out.
Yeah, Varian's getting a lot of charges on this Johanna. But now, Johanna's getting zoned off the point hard.
And Johanna actually goes down.
Yeah, that was good zoning once again from Unicorn King. With that silence.
Nice root by Malfurion.
Oh man, we're going to be hearing that sound a lot.
I know. And you know how much I love that sound.
I hear it's your
Hashtag favorite sound in the game.
Absolutely.
Phoenix is taking the top camp up here for Obscured.
Yep, and Zakawi says in the chat, Anzan Sin has the solo lane skills. Haha, will do. Grundorf is actually pronounced Scrub Lord. I know.
Thank you for the correction there. Man, you are really helping us right now. Keep it coming, man.
We're gonna see both bruiser camps picked up here by both teams, synchronized at the same time.
It's like they
Had a good
planned
time.
it.
Good time to pick it up.
Alright, Obscured heading on the offense.
Here come level 9s for both teams momentarily. Obscure does get it first.
Yeah, both teams are relatively even on experience. Obscured a little advantage there.
Pretty big defense coming from Modo Miracle.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, you can't bust down an Immortal on defense.
Yeah, I mean, Obscured went in pretty hard on the Immortal, and they didn't get much of it in that skirmish there.
Both teams, I'm sure, would love to have 10 right now.
So Modo's just posturing around the Immortal, using the stuns as a deterrent to keep Obscured from diving in on them.
We're not going to see 10s picked up, though, unless they send someone from this 5-man defense or 5-man attack into the lane to get some XP. But all the while, Modo Miracle's camp is pushing top.
Yep. Diablo getting really low stuns, rooted, and he's going to fall.
DED dead.
Yeah.
So Modo Miracle, I don't think they have a problem stalling this out because they got a little bit of value top. They got their pick that they were waiting for, and now I think they can move in on the Immortal. So they do a 2-3 split.
Yep.
3 on defense, 2 to shred.
Yep, the other 3 just making sure Obscured can't really put any significant damage on the Immortal down here. Varian dives in onto Malfurion in the back, roots. Save his life.
Grundoff is getting very, very low and has to back out. He almost got deleted. He's going to Hearth back. Will a Reek find him? No.
Alright, so both teams just hanging out.
And
right
10 is reached first by Modo Miracle. We see Wave of Force on Li Ming. We have Twilight Dream on Malfurion. We have Warden's Cage on Maev. Earthquake on Thrall. And Blessed Shield on JoJo.
Okay, we do also have Heroics coming in on the side of Obscured. We've got X-Strike for Genji. We've got APOC for Diablo. We got a fight breaking out here. Let's see. Here comes Planet Cracker.
Gets one.
Thrall getting low in the back, stunning into the wall by Diablo. Here comes Warden's Cage.
Mumu very low, running back to the back.
Really nice combination by Maev, pulling into the Malfurion roots there. Li Ming goes
Genji
down.
is on the run. Oh, so many people low.
Johanna down.
Goes down. Yeah. This is a 2-for-none engagement in favor of Obscured.
Yeah. So the last 2 heroics for Obscured are Shield Wall for Varian and then Flailing Swipe for...
We're going to see a long run back from Gurndorf and from Mumu back to the well before they can come back to the objective.
Got Phoenix in there trying to shred down the Immortal, I think. Well, we'll see. Here comes
Oh,
Modo Miracle.
Miracle's back. Immortal has a sliver of health left. They trade Varian's life we're getting the Immortal.
Hashtag worth?
You know, I think they were going to get it anyways, but
This
it
one's
gives
going
more of
bottom
a
as well.
shield. We'll see. We do have a slight experience gain advantage right now for Obscured anyways, but...
Yep, so Obscured is going to go ahead and split the Phoenix up to the top lane as they're pushing in with 3 now as Varian runs back to join his team.
No, Zakawi, it is our pleasure. Thank you for watching.
For sure.
Alright. This Immortal is hungry for this fort, and it will not be satisfied until this fort goes down.
Yeah, looks like the fort... Oh, we got Heroics coming out here. Warden's Cage.
Big Roots, Planet Crackers missing. Varian goes
Apoc
down.
catches
One
a
hit.
swing. And
Very-
disengage
yep.
there.
But Diablo, Mumu, very, very low, has to back out. And the Immortal does go down. Alright, let's check in on stacks. Thrall has 5 of 30. Needs
no.
some more of those.
Definitely. We've got 7 stacks for Bonds of Justice. And he hits 10. After applying 10 tethers to secondary targets, increase Umbral Bind's cleave damage by 30%. So we'll get a spike for Maiev once that quest gets completed.
Well, Maiev has already completed the first step at 5. So an additional reward is given at 10, and she's almost there.
Yep. Real close. Just a few more stacks.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they swap solo lanes after Maiev gets those 10 stacks.
Ooh, we've got an invade here. Obscured going in, possibly on Modo's Bruisers? No, they do find the rest of Modo Miracle, though.
Johanna is found, but she doesn't care. She just takes a bunch of damage and,
Oh, wow. Thrall actually got ganked up here in the top while we were watching what was going on.
That's going to make it very hard for Modo Miracle to keep this camp from being taken. An excellent zone from Stukov. This camp has got to go for Obscured, and it does.
Yep. And I really like Stukov's positioning there, you know, completely safe on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, a good positioning on a Stukov leads to the Stukov Karma.
The Stukov Karma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go on.
It's the predecessor to the, you know, the Karma Sutra.
Oh, God.
Good positioning needed there.
I'm with you now. I should have known that's the direction we were going.
I took you all for a ride.
Yeah, I was like,
Obscured.
what's he doing here? Yep, makes sense.
Obscured immediately jumps on the Immortal, and they win the halftime show before you can even get a real response from Modo Miracle.
Yeah, so Modo Miracle just kind of gathering up here. Sure, they're going to be ready to fight. They know they got to go on the offensive if they want a chance at getting this Immortal.
Modo Miracle needs to come in and defend this.
Comes Warden's
goes down
Cage, Planet Cracker.
Barry and Stukov both go down.
Obscured.
And an excellent defense from Modo Miracle.
Yep.
Diablo killed as well.
That's 4 down. So, actually, Diablo's back already because of souls.
Rip souls.
Diablo's got
That's
soul
exactly
hero.
what Modo Miracle needed to do, being that far down in the race.
Yep, so again, we have a couple members for Modo just hanging back, kind of protecting the Immortal.
Zombie Chris doing really good zoning, trying to keep everybody off of the Immortal. Mumu gets stunned.
Got Thrall and Li Ming working on picking up the Immortal, but here
All
they come to
members
join
now
the
are
fight.
up from Obscured though, so they better work quickly if they want to turn this around. Good zoning by the Stukov.
Yeah, I really like the silences coming out from Unicorn King. And
Big
goes
dive
Varian.
on the Zombie Chris, but too thick. Too thick to quit.
So Grundoff on the Genji getting a little low in the back there.
All 5 members now in Modo Miracle are looking for the engage. They've completely gone off of the Immortal. And they get the kill on the Genji and the Varian.
Yep. And Phoenix. Wow. Okay. So this Immortal is likely going over to Modo Miracle.
Yeah, I'd like to see at least one more member. There we go. All right, there goes Li Ming. There goes Maev. They're just gonna burn this down real quick. Stukov is doing the slow drain.
Who's gonna win this fight? It's really close. Yeah.
Yeah, that was very close though. There's not gonna be much of a shield on this Immortal.
Yeah, that ended up being closer than I kind of expected it to, so that was exciting. We finally are gonna see an Immortal head to the top lane.
And we see talent tier advantage for Modo Miracle pushing with this Immortal. We see all 5 members top. They're gonna push hard, so prepare your Orphici. 10 to 5 kills also favoring Modo Miracle. They seem to be winning these team fights.
We should probably mention, well, first of all, here comes Planet Cracker. That's always fun. I love the noise it makes. We do have Shattering Throw by Varian, which makes sense against Johanna.
Yeah, they really need that to blow up Johanna. Johanna is just so thick that if you can negate all those shields, you get a lot of value out of that talent.
For sure. Alright, so both teams have all 5 members up here in the top. Modo pushing in hard.
Yeah, unless Modo gets a pick here, they're not going to get this keep.
Yeah, Immortal's getting low. It's going to go down soon. Although this keep is dropping quickly. Varian dives in.
Varian gets deleted. Genji's going to be very low, trying to get away. Genji goes down. They get their picks, and this keep will go down.
Yep. Don't think they could stop it, and there it goes. We've got Maev in pretty deep here. Comes APOC. Morton's cage is out.
Diablo
Phoenix poking from the outside of the gate.
Yeah, you're on the wrong side of the gate, but I mean, it seems like that would be safer to be.
It was. I actually liked that positioning. He was able to, still hit them.
Still got to get out of there. You're in a dangerous position. You still can't 3v1.
But he's Phoenix. OP.
OP is what I have to do when I drink too much.
Yeah, a lot too. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, guys. I have a tiny little baby bladder.
It's true. It's crazy. All right, here we go. Bottom camp. Modo working on that. Here comes Varian and Genji. Not gonna be able to stop that though.
Well, Modo Miracle picks up that siege camp, bro.
We should mention that the teams are on even talent tiers again.
For now. Obscured is going to have to be careful. They're going to have a constant pressure pushing top with these catapults. Modo's doing a good job of grabbing these camps. The Immortals are up in 10 seconds. Obscured is also grabbing their bruiser camp, so that's going to help, but
Modo delaying, picking up this camp. Tried to time it perfectly with the Immortals. Diablo does have domination now. That's always an exciting power spike for Diablo. We'll see if Obscured can take advantage of that.
One thing to think about here is that Modo can delay this as long as they want, and it will give them an advantage.
Yeah, they do have a camp pushing up in the top lane right now.
And they have catapults, and they got ranged poke with the Li Ming. Planet Cracker coming down.
And goes Varian, roots her out. Diablo doesn't get anyone stunned into the wall, but a huge APOC.
Malfurion does drop, Diablo drops, as well as Varian. This is now it's a 4v3.
Yep.
Modo is chasing.
I think that Obscure needs to get back and defend their core here, like right now.
Yep, this Immortal will go to Modo Miracle, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, Obscure needed to get, a couple kills there, but they were still going to need to send, 1 or 2 people back to get this cleaned up so their core didn't take damage, so...
Yep, good patience by Modo Miracle.
We've got Star Knight saying don't encourage him, and our new friend, Zakawi, saying that they will encourage cheeky puns all day.
No buts about it. Oh.
All right, we've got a root
Sorry.
on Genji.
I'm an ass.
He's gonna escape. Genji's looks like having a rough time. You know, blinded and rooted and.
Yeah. These team fights so far they haven't been rocking very well for Obscured, and I feel like Planet Cracker needs better synergy with APOC. You need to be able to hit like 4 or 5 members with APOC after it's already been activated.
Genji does go down there. We do have, you know, that top lane is so pushed in.
Doing a good teleport out of there. Yeah, and I feel like Planet Cracker was wasted there just a little bit.
Yeah, this could be game right here. I mean, look at the shielding on this Immortal. I mean...
Well, the Immortal does have a keep to go through,
True.
but we see all the members of Modo Miracle rotating top to put pressure up there, so now Obscured has to put up a huge defense, make some hard choices.
Yeah, this is really scary for Obscured here.
Obscured needs to get some kills right now if they can, and it might be hard because they're up a talent tier. Modo is up a talent tier at 20 to 18.
Genji
it's gonna be
coming
real
back now.
tough. Gotta see some huge plays.
Huge plays! Nice zoning by Stukov. Modo not, you know, they're just kind of waiting for their minions. They're not being super aggressive. They're just kind of keeping Obscured from being able to go down and really defend very well, though.
Yep, they're poking on the core.
Yeah.
Mumu taking a big orb. Baron going in.
Huge sets coming out from Malfurion. APOC. All of the ults coming out right here. Core is falling, 26%.
This is it.
This is it. Game 1 is going over to Modo Miracle.
Very well played.
Wow.
Whew. Hoo-wee. I tell you what.
Yeah, let's take a look at the stats here from the game.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I do have to say, Phoenix did a lot of work. Look at the numbers coming out there. See the siege numbers. Of course, you know, Phoenix was doing some solo laning there.
Yeah, Phoenix solo versus Thrall solo. It looked like Phoenix was winning that lane.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it turns out that even though Thrall didn't get a whole lot of stacks in that off lane, it still worked out for Modo Miracle. So that wasn't one of the holdups for Modo Miracle. Would have been nice, but
yeah, look at the kills though, 17-7. That's rough. I mean, I liked the Varian and the Colossus Smash was exciting, but he did pay a lot when he dove in. You know, Modo was able to collapse and kind of get Varian out of the way. It felt like Genji wasn't able to really get rolling because he was always low health between getting rooted and then he was blinded. All the different, things that were just completely shutting him down. I felt like he had to use X Strike a lot defensively, which was too bad.
Yeah, the thing I saw is like it would have been nice if you had another damage dealer like Phoenix working to get some of the members of Modo Miracle low so that Genji can go in. But when all you have is like a Varian and a Diablo, I mean, you got a lot of tank, but you can't put out a lot of damage on a single target for Genji to get to secure the kill.
Yeah, for sure. But still well played by both teams. That was really
Absolutely.
exciting, for sure. Congratulations to Modo Miracle taking game 1. And with that, let me update the score here. With that, I think we're going to go ahead and take a quick break to get set up for game 2, which will be on Volskaya. So that's always a really super fun map. And that is actually the map choice for Modo Miracle. So hopefully Obscured has, a good strategy for that map. Also, just wanted to remind everybody we do have a giveaway coming up for the game code, the Steam code for Outlast 2. So that'll be coming up as well. So stick with us. Thank you so much for watching. We will be back very shortly.
Also, we have a stupid story for you after the break.
Oh, can't wait. I love his stupid stories. They're the best. All right, be right back. All right, we're already back. And we're excited to bring you game 2 of Obscured versus Modo Miracle. So we did have Modo Miracle take game 1 on BOE, and now we're actually going to Modo Miracle's map pick, which is going to be Volskaya. What do you think, Venus? What can Obscured do to get this turned around? What would you like to see coming out from their side?
Well, let's see if they can obscured their draft. Cured.
Cute.
Obscured. Yeah, no, I'm trying. Obscured is hard.
Oh, I got a new follower.
It's hard to see.
Thank you so much. I got to look up who you are. Give me just a second while I get the game started.
Who are you? Yeah, I think Obscured. I think they need better, maybe blow up if they're gonna go for an engage comp with heavy dive. I think they need some heavy hitters that can really finish the job, like maybe a Greymane, something that can put out a lot of damage all at once.
Makes sense.
But
all right,
Volskaya is a 5v5 map, where you're gonna fight on the same objective. So I want to see some heavy hitters that have huge blow up potential. We did promise them a story as well.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so let's see how quickly the bands come out here. But go ahead and start your story.
Okay, I'll tell it really quickly. So last year at BlizzCon, we went to a Waffle House equivalent restaurant, and there was a big line. We had to wait for like 30 minutes. There's all these people out in the patio, and so I went up. I was like, all right, I'd like to put our name in. And there were 6 of us, and she's like, okay, what's your name? And I said, Weenus. And she's like, what? I'm like, Weenus. And she's like, what? And I'm like, it's Weenus. Do you want me to put it down in your book for you? She's like, okay, fine, whatever. And then another lady came out after 30 minutes, and it was time to call our party. And she looked at the thing, and then she looked up, looked at her book, and then looked up at everybody, and she looked confused because she didn't write this entry in. And she came out, and she's like, weenies for 6, wiener for 6, and everybody that was out there waiting with us on the patio was laughing. And
Yeah, and you kind of saw the moment where she realized what she had said, like that moment where she's like, "Oh," it was fantastic.
I was like, "Yes, that's me. I'm wiener for 6. Thank you."
All right, so here comes that was perfect timing on the bans. It couldn't have been any better, really. So Obscured is going to go ahead and ban that Maiev. They are done with Maiev, and Garrosh coming out as a ban again on the side of Modo Miracle.
That ban hammer freely flowing. So,
right.
Modo Miracle really doesn't want to play against Garrosh.
No, I'm kind of getting that feeling. I'm kind of getting that feeling as well.
I mean, Garrosh is pretty strong on this map.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you got those fights on the control points there. Definitely, that could cause some issues. I think Stukov is a really high priority on this map as well. And I feel like I think Obscured really should try to get the Stukov again, because I was really impressed with the Stukov play last game, and I think that it really could shine here.
Yeah, Stukov did a great job last game. Zakawi, not impressed by my horrid puns, and neither am I. So I'm on your side.
They're so bad. They're good, you know.
You called it.
All right, yeah, there we go with the Stukov. I think that's a really smart move by Obscured. That really stood out for me for them last game. I think that if they could get together a good comp and figure out a way to getting rid of the Maiev I think was really good as well. So I really like how Obscured is starting this draft.
Yeah, there's plenty to come, though, folks. We have 1 pick out of 10. We have 2 picks out of 10. Here comes the Hanzo.
Learn to count. No, just kidding. All right, Hanzo, and then, there's the Malfurion again, so that makes sense.
Jason says in the chat, Weenus doesn't know who I am. Everyone knows who you are, Jason.
How could we not?
You're doing the Lord's work, Jason. We appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
I'm also really jealous of your award. I think it's really pretty.
I tried to make my own, and I put it up on the wall, and it looked like a stump with like a big X in it, and didn't work out so well. I turned it into firewood, so
nice. Well, at least you got some use out of it. It didn't go to waste.
Right. Yeah. The sad part is I put about 80 hours into it, and I was like, I'm not a woodworker.
That was probably the best fire you've ever had, though.
That's the second time in my life, my career path, that I found out I couldn't work wood.
Nice. I'm sure there's some lessons out there you can take, to get better working with wood. Yeah. All right, so we've got ETC Enthrall on the side of Obscured. I love the ETC on this map as well. For the same reasoning, control point. I mean, it's possible we could see a stage dive, I guess, but Mosh is nice, and they don't really have. I guess Hanzo has his ult, which could interrupt Mosh. I think Malfurion can sneak in there close enough if he gets the silence off to catch it.
I don't know. That's
it's
such
tough.
a tight.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think you'd really want to use it for that, just because there's a high chance that you fail, and if you do use it on Mosh, you probably won't hit any other members. So, yeah, maybe it can, but I don't think it's a dependable Mosh interrupt.
Fair enough. Yep, I agree. So we'll see if Modo maybe picks up, some heroes with some stuns.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Lucio boop. Like, yes, technically you can get in range and you can push them out of the mosh, but, unless you really, really know where those boundaries are, like, half the time you're going to end up in the mosh instead.
Yeah, that's true. It's just exactly where ETC wants you. We did have a ban of Chromie coming out from Modo Miracle. And, I got another follower. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. I will see who that is. We also got a Diablo ban coming out from Obscure. I really like the Chromie ban. Chromie can be so nasty on this map.
She's small, but she nasty.
Saint Basil. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. All right.
Thanks for the follow, Saint Basil, and thank you for following Jason too.
Yes, absolutely. If you're not, you should be, because he's awesome. Muradin stun, so there's a stun possibly, maybe in response to ETC. Make sure they have some nice Mosh interrupts. And then they liked playing the Leeming. They're going to stick with that.
I'm sorry, I love it. Jason says the NGS seal is like Wendy's Frosty. When you try to make your own, it's just not the same.
Yeah, it's so true. You know what? That is 100% correct. Those Frosties are... Man,
KT.
I might have to go to Wendy's this weekend now.
I know. I love some pigtails. All right, so we see Kel'Thuzad and Alarak picked up by Obscured. What do you think about these two?
That's exciting. Okay, I just got really excited about this draft. Kel'Thuzad, I don't know, there's something about when Kel'Thuzad gets played, it just makes everything more exciting, in my opinion. Like there's chains flying around and there's like crap all over the ground, people are slowed. He seems to cause a lot of just problems for teams. Especially if he can get his stacks, which on a map like this, I feel like he should be able to because they're going to be fighting on those control points. And then Alarak he's just terrifying. I mean, let's be real. Alarak is terrifying.
Mm-hmm. KTZ's got stacks, that's a fact. Ain't holding nothing back.
I think you should sing that next time. All right, we've got...
Swing's like, I think you should sing that on your stream sometime.
Yeah, on your stream.
Moving on. Blaze.
Blaze coming out. I love Blaze. I mean, we get Bunker, which is going to be some good protection for his team. Even if they're silenced and slowed, they can hop in there.
Tigerfish, I'm sorry, bro. There's no Phoenix picked.
Yeah, not this time. I hope you were watching game 1, though. We did have Phoenix. All right, what do you think, Weenus? What do we like? What do you like?
I try hard not to, kid. I think, I like both of these teams. I think Obscured is going to have more synergy landing their ults together.
Did we mention they picked Thrall? Okay. Yeah, I've been so excited about Kel'Thuzad and Alarak. I don't know if I don't remember talking about Thrall that much.
KTZ and ETC, if they can land all of their abilities together with the Stukov, I think they have great. If they can land all those together I think it's going to be great. I think overall, like just poke damage from Li Ming, you have poke from Hanzo, you have some beefy tanks. For Modo Miracle, I think that overall, I think they're going to get more value unless Obscured lands all of their stuff. That's
fair. I think I like both the drafts, but I'm just really excited about Obscured's draft. So let's let everybody know who's playing what. So we've got Mumu on ETC. That makes sense. Mumu. Kel'Thuzad is playing by Anzan Sen. Unicorn King on Stukov again. Alarak played by Garundov. And I got inches, stitches, bitches, itches on Thrall.
Are you drinking too? Speaking of Moo, let's move on to the red team. No. We have Modo Miracle with Murad on Hanzo. Ghost Diggity Dunk on Blaze. We have Arik on Li Ming. We have Sir Sean Sheep on Malfurion. And Zombie Chris on the Muradin.
Nice. I love the enthusiasm. I've heard some bad things about your ETC puns, so...
I've heard that's a lot of bull.
All right.
They're utterly terrible.
Yeah.
It would behoove you.
You are really milking these jokes.
Oh, wow. I like it.
All right, we got 4 moving up top for Obscured. Well, we got an aggressive move here by Modo. Root on Hanzo. Hanzo silenced. Dangerously low. Is going to be able to back out, it looks like.
Watch out, Murad. Oh my goodness. Sakawi says, Anzan Sin on KT. Get ready for some Wombo combo. I think KTZ.
Man, it sounds like something we can should be able to get at Wendy's. Along with our Frosty. I'd like a Wombo combo. Supersized.
Much better than the Woombo Kumbo.
Yeah, that does not sound appetizing at all.
Thrall versus Blaze. Who do you like in this matchup in bottom lane?
I'm a big Blaze fan. I mean, Thrall's solid too, though. What are we looking at for talents here?
Are you talking about the hero or a Blaze 420 no scope?
Anything surprising here, Echo of Elements for Thralls. We don't have Crash Lightning.
Frog Rock coming out for ETC. He wants them globes, and he's already got 6 in 2 minutes.
Target practice
7.
for Hanzo, by the way.
Jay's
so Hanzo, with target practice, is going to be trying to hit every hero on the side of Obscured 3 times a piece, so he can stack that quest.
Jason is stoked to see the KTZ play come out and really likes Obscured in this match.
Yeah, I'm really excited about their comp as well, as I said earlier, especially as we come up to the first control point in about 20 seconds or so. We got Stukov and Murden just kind of slugging it out up here in the top lane.
Yeah, Mumu coming in to push this Murden back. And a little leap from Zombie Chris.
Almost got a silence out on Murden. Rooted by a Kel'Thuzad. Murden getting low.
Murden jumping out of the pan into the fire there, but you know, he's got a thick booty, so he's okay for now. The point is up, and Obscured will start ticking that countdown.
Yeah, so ETC is going to looks like maybe clean up the top. No, he's coming. He's headed down. Nice silence by Grundoff on Alarak. No follow-up though. Just poking at each other for now. We're all staying in the bottom lane.
Yeah, the point will change hands to Modo Miracle. And Alarak goes up top to clean up that camp if he can. And that camp is pretty much dead already, so it goes down. I got bitches though.
Yeah, so Kel'Thuzad just about hitting the first tier of his quest for the Master of the Cold Dark. That'll reduce the cooldown of all his basic abilities by 2 seconds, so that'll be pretty big.
Alright, I got some redemption with all of the ETC puns from Zakawi, so I appreciate that.
Nice.
That's
well, at least
the quality
somebody's
of puns.
appreciating them.
Yeah, exactly. That's the quality of puns I want to deliver. I'm just, you know, kind of dumb, so. Once again, point changes hands. 38% to Obscured, 87% to Modo Miracle, and it's picked up by Obscured again. Countdown continues. Li Ming coming in, and we see a talent tier advantage for Obscured. It won't last long, lasts for seconds, and now it's tied again.
I've got to figure out a way to stop those chat messages from popping up in the middle of the game. I do apologize for that. Alright, here we go. 5v5 on the point here. Very even. 92% to 87. Obscure. Oh, we got overtime.
Good zoning from the KTC.
Brute stuns, that silence. Great silence
Murden
placement.
low. Murden very low, having to back up, but ETC is low and drops.
So I think Obscure's gonna have to back out here unless they get a very quick counter kill here, but Thrall's gonna fall as well. But there, oh, okay,
Alarak.
We've got 2 down by Alarak, Li Ming and Murden.
It's a 2 for 2, but Obscured is so low that they have to back off. And
yeah, maybe they could just hit the well and come back. We'll see here.
they got to get a pick right now, otherwise.
Yeah, and it's tough. They don't have a tank, you know.
Yep.
Whereas they still had Blaze on the side of Modo, so they couldn't really do much there. So first protector going over to Modo, and Blaze and Hanzo are jumping in there.
Throwing down some laser shots. I expect them to go top, but we'll see what they do mid. The protector is trying to stay out of range of that second tower, and that's a smart play.
That is nice positioning.
Don't take that damage unless you need to.
Yeah, looks like they just want to get these towers, and then I expect them probably to move top after that.
Yeah, I would have liked them to see them moving top first, just because the second protector is going to be up there. But I mean, they do great damage busting down this wall in mid. So I mean, that's going to open up that fort to possible early takedowns outside of a protector. So that's a smart play too.
Yeah. Protector getting low. Just
If
going
they
for
can
those
get this-
towers.
If they can get this well, that would be a huge, huge advantage. But
Yeah.
Protector is too low and goes down. But, you know, good value out of that first Protector, closer to 10 from Modo Miracle.
Yeah, for sure. You could tell that they wanted to try for the well, but then realized the Protector was just a little too low to go for that. So, what's going on in the bottom lane here? We got Li Ming and Thrall. Whoa. Wow. We don't need to go that far. Oh, wow, this is pretty over here. I've never really looked at that. Alright. Up in the top, we've got a 4v3 here. Let's see, going in for the stun. Nice Duke off silence. Malfurion having to back off. Lark dies for Malfurion. Doesn't get the kill, though. Got, a little anti-synergy there between the Kel'Thuzad and...
People are low. They are going to die. And ETC is the first one. Stukov very low.
And, Alarak, sorry.
Oh, Li Ming is going to go in
Oh,
for that
wow.
kill.
Stukov got down to...
taste it.
Oh, my god.
Wow. Great escape by Stu.
Wow. I thought he was going to die for sure. Wasn't he down to like 10 health? That was craziness.
He was super low. 10s do come out for both teams. For Modo Miracle, we have Dragon's Arrow on Hanzo. We have Bunker Drop from the Blaze. We have Wave of Force from the Li Ming. We have Twilight Dream from Malfurion. And Avatar from that nasty dwarf Muradin.
Well, I will try to match Weenus's enthusiasm. So on the side of Obscure, we've got Stage Dive. No mosh pits. That'll be fun. Then we've got Shadow Fisher from KTZ. Massive Shove from Stukov. Going to be pushing people way far away. Maybe under their own towers. We'll see. Deadly Charge coming out from Alarak. And Earthquake for Thrall. Slowing everybody and just being a major pain in the butt.
No offense, Swing. You were very, very, very intense at the beginning of that, and it scared me a little bit.
That happens sometimes.
A little bit of moisture seeped out. Oh, nice roots on that.
Oh, wow.
And he
Beautiful
gets
job
blown.
by Kel'Thuzad there, taking out Malfurion.
Huge push onto that Muradin.
Hanzo down as well.
So we got a 2 for none for Obscured.
Let's just take a quick peek at the stats here. Alarak doing the most hero damage so far for Obscured, but I feel like Kel'Thuzad is really starting to come online now. So we'll see what happens
And we have
with
the
that.
most hero damage in the game done by Hanzo at 27k.
Yeah. Modo going in on a gank here, and will get it against Thrall in the bottom lane. Really nice timing for that. That's going to allow them to... Well, we'll see. I thought that would allow them to comfortably kind of get situated on the point, but Obscured has already positioned in front of it there.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
They took down that wall.
The
but now
damage
Muradin.
coming in on Hanzo in the back was gross. Kel'Thuzad
does
will
go down.
die.
Muradin's very low too.
We got Li Ming flanking. Do we have Calamity Li Ming?
Sorry, you're cutting in and out a little bit there for me. Maybe
Oh, no.
everyone else could hear it, but maybe someone's downloading that prawn on my network.
Yeah, we do have Calamity Li Ming. I can't believe we didn't mention it until now. That was a good job of by Modo Miracle turning that fight. It looked like they were in big trouble, especially, you know, having a death so early.
Mm-hmm. And I like what Modo's doing right now. They're controlling the point, but at the same time, they're picking up this camp, the siege camp. It's not going to get a whole lot of value mid onto structures, but it is going to be another distraction that Obscured has to deal with while they're fighting over this point. And we have 65% owned by Modo right now, so I think Obscured is going to look to try to engage. Big arrow coming out from Hanzo. Setting 2.
Here's Earthquake.
Thrall's in trouble.
Here's Stage Dive. Doesn't hit anybody, though, because of the bunker.
And Bunker's on such a short cooldown. You
Ooh,
see a lot of it.
wow. Beautiful
Very
play by Alarak, almost killing Malfurion. Sir Sean Sheep able to back out safely.
We're going to see a point swap here going over to Obscured. Let the countdown continue.
Yeah, I mean, Modo are fine to back off this temporarily. They have, you know, a big advantage. They're already at 90%, so they'll just kind of regroup. Li Ming rejoining the team here, and I'm sure they'll be going back in momentarily.
Going back to the chat, Jason asks, could we show the talents? Would love to see where the KTZ stacks are. I think
Yes.
we've done it since then.
I think I have as well, but I'll do it one more time just to make sure.
Sorry, folks. We got caught up in the action.
Yeah, for
Ignoring
sure.
you.
Yeah, we are stacked up for sure. There.
That's my job, and I've been lacking.
Thank you for pointing that. Oh,
Kawi
hold on.
says KTZ taking a missile for his minions.
Huge Valkyrie's silence there allows them to kill ETC.
Goes
Li
down
Ming,
as well as Li Ming, yeah.
Alarak down as well.
That did not a la rock for Alarak.
Alarak. Oh no! 13 inches is down!
I got bitches is gonna need them stitches because he's taking a dirt nap. So here's something interesting. Obscured, they won the Protector, but they lost 3. So Modo's just gonna take down this Protector with no one inside of it. Feels bad.
That's hard to watch.
Man.
But I'm gonna keep watching anyway.
Well, I mean, yeah. End the stream. It's over.
Alright, that's it, guys. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, that's sad to see that happen.
But
unfortunately.
the levels are about tied with XP. There's still all the structures are up. You know, you got 3 forts, 3 keeps on both sides. The XP is very, very close.
Yeah.
But this is still anyone's game.
For sure. I mean, it looks like both teams are going to be hitting 16 right around the same time. We got Modo Miracle working on the support camp here. We've got Obscured picking up the turret down here in the bottom left camp. Got some... Do we have a Obscured going in on this, maybe? Yeah. Fight at the support camp. Push out by Stukov.
Pick it up. Moo grabs it, but is stuck. He's taking a lot of damage. Is trying to back out.
Oh, wow. The bunker. Perfect timing.
Ghost Dunk very low. Running to the back. Poking, but Mumu goes down.
Yeah, it's too bad Stukov had already used the silence. It would have been awesome to be able to put it right under that bunker, especially with Blaze being so low there. Beautiful move
from Stukov, but it slows him down. Oh,
whoa.
Nice.
Nice counter there by Alarak. That looked really bad for Stukov.
Taking down the Blaze and the Hanzo, and then they pick off the kill on the Malfurion. This is a 1-for-3 trade right now.
Huge damage coming out from KTZ. Wow.
Murden drops as well.
Li Ming's pretty much running for her life now.
Will she make it? She is right in front of the gate.
Oh, nope.
Punished by KTZ.
Really, really nice play by Ansin on Kel'Thuzad. And we've got the camp pushing. Stukov pushing with the camp. Unicorn King going in. Trying to get this top fort.
You better go to confession, An Sins, because you've got some An Sins to confess.
Wow, really? Did you just say the same pun like twice in a row?
I don't think so. I think it's unique. We'll check with.
All right, we'll run the tape back later.
Yeah.
All right.
So we do have a camp pushing top for Obscured, which is good because they want to bring the action mid. They want this fort, but all 5 members of Modo are now back alive. They're ready to boogie.
Yep, so Obscured's going to head down to the bottom fort here and take this out, which is actually perfect timing because our next control point is going to be in the bottom lane.
Great job by Obscured of rotating onto the objectives, rotating onto the structures, picking them up when they can. I kind of wish they'd pick up this fortification, but they don't know where the rest of Modo Miracle is.
Yeah.
So they're not going to.
But
they're on the race to 20.
Yeah, I mean, they're 19 to 17. Yep, they're in really good shape right now. Nice timing, though, on that camp by Modo. That could get irritating and threaten the fort up top while they fight on the objective, so we'll have to keep an eye on that.
Obscured was just waiting for their camp to come up, and they immediately jump on it. And now both teams are going to race down to this objective, which is now active in the bot lane.
Yep. So Modo Miracle is definitely going to want to fight before Obscured hits 20 here. I mean, it's still a little ways before that happens. Actually, it looks like Obscured is going to let Modo Miracle jump on that point and probably try to get 20 and probably take out... Yeah, they're going to clean this up real quick. They are going to take the fort.
I like this play. They're going to clear the camp.
Yep.
They're going to take the mid fort, and they're going to get to 20.
Right. They're going to sacrifice this bottom fort, possibly.
Modo Miracle realizes that they're doing this because they have vision, so they're going to push bottom fort.
Yeah.
Support camp is going to be picked up by Obscured as well. and they have 20.
They're basically preparing for a huge fight here. Modo realizes this. It looks like they're going to go ahead and back out.
They're not even going to keep one individual on to keep the counter ticking. So they're going to let Obscured jump on the point, and maybe they're going to... I would want to challenge this. I mean, this is a 17-minute
But can they, though, really down Storm talents? I don't know. You know, I think they might just go steal this camp right here, possibly. Push in this top fort.
Yeah, I mean, they do have some time, though. They could try to take this fort, reposition, and go back down on at the point. You're right. They're down a talent tier. It's a 2-level advantage. Maybe they're going to try to make it up real quick, but they're not going to make it to 20 before they need to get back on this point.
I love what Obscured is doing here. So they see all of Modo Miracle up there working on that top fort, and they know they're safe to push in. Might have a pause coming up here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is.
Malfurion has left the game, so we will find out what's going on with that.
And yeah, I always like to let them know, okay, that the referees will be the ones to resume the game.
Just gonna verify.
That was a quick DC.
Yeah.
No, it's both from the same team. We need
Yeah.
confirmation.
All right,
okay,
here we
there
go.
All right.
3, 2,
0. What?
1, and we're back. Okay. Well, that was... I'm glad that they were able to get Malfurion back quickly.
That was a really quick disconnect. He probably
Yeah.
went over his modem, unplugged it, and plugged it right back in.
All right. So that kind of interrupted what Obscured was doing, but they were pushing in on that keep up there while Modo
Would you say it
was...
obscured what Obscured was doing? Would you say that?
Wow.
All right, so the protector
Wow.
goes to Obscured, and this is their first protector, right?
Yeah. I believe so. Yeah, that's right, because remember the first one got destroyed.
That's right, yeah. This is the first one they've actually been in.
Yeah, so they're going for a keep here. Helpazod, taking out some roots, some slows. We've got Thrall and ETC inside the protector, and the first keep is going to fall here.
First keep of the game, and they have 21 now. So, Obscured, they've got the 2-level advantage. They're going to get some damage in on the core, but the shields are going to take it all.
Yeah. Protector's getting low, but, you know, they'll just keep tossing out, poking. Kind of acting as a big tank for the rest of the team, you know?
You got a support beacon still on Unicorn King, so he may drop that and may push this fight. Modo Miracle has to be really careful here. If they lose 1 or 2, this could be game. The respawn timers are now too high.
Yeah, and Unicorn King probably keeping that,
too damn high.
waiting for ETC and Thrall to be out so he gets a little more use out of that support.
Protector's about to go down either by time or by damage. Either way, Dunsington right about
So we got 2/3 of the core down.
Big arrow. There's the support beacon to drop.
Bunkers out.
A lot
Huge
of damage
push by
dropped onto
Stukov.
Hanzo and then pushed away.
Stage dive doesn't catch anyone, but it's, looks
Obscure
like
needs to get out here. I think they need to just leave. What do you think?
you know, if they can keep poking, I don't know. Let's see what happens. A lot of damage coming back on the Hanzo. Yeah, I think it's time.
Mm-hmm.
Nice disengage. Right, Stukov. Oh, wow, wow, look at that damage! Oh my god. I believe this is it. Whoa.
Burden, Blaze, and Malfurion all go down. Well played. Game 2 is going to go over to Obscure.
Oh
It's a draw.
God!
Well played.
That was awesome!
That was amazeballs.
Nice, nice. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
That was very exciting. Those were great games.
Oh my god, yeah. Okay, so let's look at stats. Kel'Thuzad, lots of siege damage. Of course, some of these stats get inflated a little bit, you know, when people are in the protector or whatever. So So that's fine. But we had pretty... I mean, it wasn't, like, really skewed in kills. 15-11. 15-11.
Yep.
So pretty close.
Kill advantage going to Obscured this time.
Yeah, I like the way Obscured played at the end there, you know. They really kind of were able to push their advantage and just get that really important last protector and push in on that keep, and then they just kept poking and poking and poking, waiting for a situation where their Kel'Thuzad was able to, you know, get a whole bunch of people rooted.
Yeah, a lot of damage coming out from KTZ. Alarak also putting out a ton of damage, 10 and 2 on Alarak. But yeah, I think that Obscured played a really good patient game with that last protector in that 5v5, where I was like, maybe they should get back. They were just looking for the lineup, looking for the CC, and they nailed it.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna see if I can get Murad, the captain.
Maybe Mumu, winner of the second game, or what do you think?
Yeah.
Either or. So both games fantastic. In fact, I'm gonna turn on my disco lights while we're waiting, just because I'm just gonna bask in the glory of both of those games. Congratulations to both.
For sure.
Teams.
Sorry, let me get in contact with Mumu here. So let's start talking about. I think we should start talking about giveaways. I don't know. Wasn't there something about a giveaway?
Yeah,
I think
this? Whatever your giveaway is, maybe you want to like have people do what they need to do now, and then in a couple minutes.
That's a grand idea. Let me whisper Mumu real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys. Okay. So. Oh, I'm so excited. All right. While we've got this interview going on, if you guys would, we do have the giveaway. I've got the Outlast 2 code. Outlast 2 code. Which I'm really excited about. This will be my first giveaway ever on my channel. I need a word, Weenus. I need a word.
Are you asking me for the word?
Yeah, give me the word. What's the keyword going to be?
I think the keyword should be moist. Is it selfish? Yes.
It's very self-serving. I think it should be 13 inches.
Oh, great. I'm glad you asked me for my opinion and completely disregarded it. That makes me feel real good. Thanks, Swing.
All right, fine. We'll do moist.
I'm just kidding. You can do whatever you want.
We'll do moist. All right. So let me type it in the chat. Can you jump in and just let Mumu? Oh, no, I think it's gonna be Ants Sin. And I will get this going here for everybody.
All right. Well, you might have to mute me, otherwise I'm gonna be. Oh, I know. I'll just jump in there and grab them. You won't be able to hear what they're saying, but you can hear what I'm saying.
All right. Perfect. Okay, guys, so I've got this set up. I hope I studied up properly on this. Wow, it already looks like... okay, so if you would go ahead and type moist in chat, and I'll give you until the interview is over, and then we'll go ahead and roll out who's going to win this code. I'll type it as well.
Yeah, we got to give them a couple minutes as well so that they can, with the delay.
All right. Nightbot, don't let me down. All right, so I'm going to jump up a channel here.
Which channel are we supposed to be in?
Let's jump in. Oh, well. Lobby 3 is fine, yeah. I'll just whisper.
His feet are never gonna dance again. Careless whispers. What up?
Hi.
Hi, this is Ann Sanson.
Hi, how are you doing?
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Okay, I don't want to talk about game 2 yet because I have a
Okay.
lot to say about that.
Okay, yeah.
But first of all, how are you guys feeling? You dropped the first game, but you were able to come back and pick up the second game and get a split. So how do you guys feel? How are you able to kind of turn things around?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about that. Battlefield of Eternity has given us a little bit of trouble recently. So it was actually, it didn't quite work out as we had hoped. Game one, it was definitely a tough match. Maev, I'm not sure who was playing Maev on Modo Miracle, but they did a really good job of capitalizing on mispositioning. So definitely a shout out to them for that. So sorry, what was the question?
Oh, the question was, after dropping game 1, how were you guys able to kind of turn it around and prepare,
Oh,
and then,
yeah. Oh yeah. Well, basically, game 2 came up and it's Volskaya, and I was like, this is one of my favorite Kel'Thuzad maps, so let's just play it and do the things that we usually do in scrim and practice and stuff. And we decided to opt for a more heavy front line rather than like protecting Kel'Thuzad per se. We just kind of wanted to play a little bit more like in your face style and leave ETC to protect Kel'Thuzad and kind of let me do the work from there. But also, we had Garandoff on Alarak, which is a really strong pocket pick for him against heavier melee teams like Muradin and Blaze. So we figured that we could probably just use a lot of CC and win the fight over a course of a sustain, or maybe if I got lucky with a nice chain, get a pick off. But they were being really smart around icicle spikes, so I kind of had to play it more back personally.
Yeah,
But,
so let's go back to game 1 first.
Yeah, sure.
Because I'm really excited about your Kel'Thuzad play. You did awesome. I definitely want to talk about that some more. But if we go back to BOE, I know you were mentioning that you guys have struggled a little bit there at times.
Yeah.
Did you? And that was your map pick. Did you guys have a kind of a strategy in mind? Did you end up kind of having to switch it up halfway through the draft as you saw? What Modo was picking up, or did you get kind of, what you were thinking for heroes?
To be honest, we had another map pick in mind, but there was a bit of a miscommunication, and we ended up going to Battlefield of Eternity. So we were like, okay, let's just see how we can do on it. But I think our draft suffered a little bit on follow-up damage because Phoenix solo top lane, which is good, but like our 4-stack had like trouble securing kills on heroes like Maev and Johanna, even with Colossus Smash, So it was a little bit sticky. We got really close. We won Immortal 2, if I'm not mistaken, and we would have had Immortal 3, but I got picked by, I think, Li Ming. Otherwise, we would have had that for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. I do want to also give a shout out to your Stukov player. I already was noticing Unicorn King in game 1. I thought played amazing. His silent circles, lurking arms are just incredible. I mean, the placement of them, such great zoning. So I just wanted to mention that as well.
Yeah, Unicorn King, our support main, definitely shout outs to him because he knows support pretty much inside and out, and his positioning was pretty stellar both games, to be honest. So we definitely got a lot of value for out of Stukov because of his wise positioning, I think.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, it was still a well-played game, but Modo Miracle did end up taking that one, and so then you guys kind of regrouped. You knew you were going to the map pick of Modo, so did that make you nervous at all going to Volskaya, or is that a map you guys are comfortable with and didn't have any problem with playing?
We knew that they had somebody who plays Kel'Thuzad as well, so when I was wondering if that was what we were expecting out of them, and when I saw, when they have last pick, that's a really great spot for Kel'Thuzad to be, and I was kind of just like, we should definitely go Kel'Thuzad here and like deny. And also it's like one of my better played heroes, I would say. So it worked out.
I saw you guys decided to first ban the Maev this time. And I'm guessing because that just kind of gave you some troubles in game 1. You just didn't want to deal with it, especially on the control point type map.
We had some issues with Maev in other matches this week as well. So when the bans were coming out, and like my Discord was muted for some reason, and I was like, "Let's ban this damn Maev," and then they were like, "Who are we banning?" I was like, "Oh my god!"
You're like,
please."
hello,
Like,
team.
I was like, "Oh my god!" But yeah, like Maev is a huge threat, and we don't have a lot of experience playing against her, to be honest. And it's something that we're definitely working on, and I think improving on. But like, yeah, the nature of Volskaya demands a lot of stacking on those control points, and they last so long that it allows combo heroes like her to really shine. Even if they miss a combo, they can just wait because like you have more time, you know, like the points just take so long to fill. So it's like that's why, for the same reason, that's why I like Kel'Thuzad. It's like you have a few chances to like hit the big combo that you need.
Yeah,
and with
for sure.
Alarak too, it's kind of like the same thing. It's basically like we're gonna get like 3 rotations out of abilities, and if they haven't dove us really hard, one of them is gonna be like a critical hit, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely have a couple more questions, but Weenus, I'm hogging all the questions. Do you have some questions you want to jump in with here?
Oh, I certainly do. Anzan Sin, can you tell us the backstory on your name?
Oh, yeah. So, wow. I mean, it's kind of a story. I'll try to make it really short. But basically, when I was in the 7th grade, my good buddy, who's also on the team but not present today, had a TI-84 calculator, and I would take it, go to his finances page, and within the workings of the TI-84, press answer sign, and leave an Ann Sanson in his calculator for him to find at a later date, and that's basically where the name came from.
Wow, math geek practical jokes. I love it.
That's really funny. I was going to ask you if Anzan's tangent or Anzan's code sign was already taken, and that's why you went with Anzan Sin.
Well,
interesting.
I've destroyed them in this timeline.
In this timeline, go on. Tell me more about that.
I can't. It's a matter of national security.
Oh man! All right. Well, we'll try to get our security clearances for our next interview for sure, because we would definitely love to hear more about that.
Yeah, for sure.
My other follow-up question I had for the Volskaya game was, did you guys pick the Ulrich to kind of go with Stukov and get the double silence going on there, so that basically Modo would have trouble really reacting at all to what you guys were doing?
Like, yeah, I can't say that I was like thinking particularly hard about silence itself. Like, Alarak is just a very strong hero for Garandov, and I just really wanted us to have a little bit more CC against their front line, because tanks, like, I was really worried about a Muradin pick or a Diablo. More Muradin, honestly, but our team felt like Diablo was a bigger threat, because as Kel'Thuzad, I think Muradin is he's pretty dangerous. And my one death actually was due to him. But yeah, just like more CC on tanks that rely on their spells for mobility, like Blaze and Muradin, is very helpful. And on the chance that we manage to like demolish a hero on the front line, Alarak's kill power and chase is pretty good, especially with Deadly Charge, which allows us to secure kills on Li Ming or Hanzo, you know, whichever is more exposed.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Grundoff looked like he struggled a bit on the Genji in game 1. Never really was able to get it going because he was just, blinded, rooted, and was at half health all the time. And it felt like he was really able to come out and be very impactful in game 2.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like we just wanted more frontline that is a big threat. And like ETC obviously is a threat on the front line. Alarak is a big threat. And Thrall is kind of a good mid position, but he can also dive if necessary. So that was kind of our logic on the Alarak.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Well, do you have any further questions, Weenus?
I don't think I have any questions that really matter, but I brought this up before, but and Sin, do you have a favorite cheese that you could describe for us? Is that something that you are familiar with of your own?
Favorite cheese? I think I do have favorite cheeses, but I do not want to describe them because you never know.
I'm not talking about map play.
Is it a matter of national security?
No, I'm not talking about heroes. I'm not talking about HOTS. I'm talking about physical cheese, like the dairy products.
Cheese.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a sharp cheddar fan.
Oh, okay. my man. Thank you. I know.
I
appreciate
love
And
it.
Congratulations, guys, for picking up game 2. That was a great series.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. I know it's kind of exhausting, right, when you finish a match, so I really appreciate you jumping in and taking this interview with us, Ansel and Sin. It was really great
totally.
casting your game. The match was exciting.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
One last question. Does Moo play while wearing a Moo?
You know, I haven't seen his webcam on recently, so it's hard to say. But if you follow him at twitch.tv/Mumu, I'm sure you could see for yourself.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do that for sure.
That's a great transition. Is there anything else that you want to do? Any shout outs that you have before?
Yeah, totally.
Before we send you on your way?
Yeah, first off, definitely shout out to Modo Miracle for giving us a hell of a game, or a hell of a match, honestly. Both games really fun. Shout out to Team, of course, for pulling it together for game 2. That was a lot of fun, and it felt good to kind of go back to our roots a little bit. And shout out to you two for casting and NGS.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Congrats. And I hope to see you again in a future match.
Alrighty. Have a good one, y'all.
You too.
Have a
take
good
care.
night, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Well, that was awesome.
Let's roll the shizzle out.
I am ready to roll this out.
All right. Let's roll it.
Okay. So.
Yes, we're all ready. We're ready. Let's go.
All right, guys. So this roll is for the Outlast 2 game code on Steam. I'm super excited about it. Hopefully you guys all got your moist typed into chat in time, because here we go.
Congratulations, Six Destroyer 1.
Woo! Six Destroyer! Woo! Six Destroyer is the big winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Chicken dinner.
Yeah. Cover your chicken's ears.
Oh, Thanks for sticking around, guys. Thanks for watching tonight. Thanks for all the participation in Twitch chat. We really appreciate that. Makes it more fun. You know, because we're not casting for us. We're casting for the teams and for you guys, so that people can watch, and you guys make it a much better experience when you're here with us. I'm gonna cry. Don't
cry. Here, grab a tissue real quick. And I also wanted to add that thank you for everybody who's supporting me and Weenus and NGS and these great teams, Modo Miracle and Obscured. I hope you enjoyed the match. It was super fun. Thank you for making my first giveaway on my channel ever a huge success. That was exciting. I hope that you guys liked it as well. We'll see if maybe we could do some more stuff like that in the future. If you had a good time, drop me a follow. Drop Weenus a follow. Great community here at NGS. If you don't know anything about it, you should definitely check it out. It's a wonderful league, super fun for whatever skill level that you are, and the community is awesome. I mean, everybody's so much fun, so supportive of each other. Great competition and camaraderie, and lots of special events going on. Definitely check it out. All right, Weenus, where can people find you?
People can find me on Twitter with my useless tweets at moistweenus, all one word, on Twitter. And you can also find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/moistweenus.
Nice.
And
you guys can find me at Swingtime Gaming on Twitter and also on YouTube. And then, of course, here on Twitch, I'm at twitch.tv/swingtime. Again, thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. It was a blast, and let's definitely do it again. For me, I do have a double header cast coming up on Sunday night. So if you aren't doing anything and you want to jump in and say hi again, that would be awesome.
On Sunday. Thank
you, Weenus.
Tickets are only $5.
Thank you for joining me. It's always so much fun, and let's do this again.
I look forward to it. Thank you very much.
All right, guys, we are going to head out, and we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, Felicia.